A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. Good afternoon. I'm here to bring you the latest on a shocking incident that has sent ripples through the political landscape of Minnesota and raised alarms about the safety of lawmakers across the United States. A manhunt is currently underway for a suspect accused of shooting two Minnesota lawmakers, resulting in the tragic death of one and leaving another injured. This violent act has been described by Minnesota Governor Tim Walz as a politically motivated assassination, and it has sparked fears of increasing political violence in the nation. The suspect, identified as 57-year-old Vance Luther Bolter, is believed to have posed as a police officer during the attack, which took place in the early hours of Saturday morning. Authorities have revealed that Bolter left behind a chilling manifesto listing over 50 potential targets, including abortion clinics and pro-abortion rights advocates, indicating a broader agenda behind this violent act. As the investigation unfolds, the FBI has placed a $50,000 reward for any information leading to Bolter's capture. Witnesses described a harrowing scene, with law enforcement officers responding to the aftermath of the shooting, where Representative Melissa Hortman was shot and her husband was also injured. The incident has raised questions about the safety of public officials and the potential for further political violence as tensions rise in an increasingly polarized political climate. This incident comes at a time when protests are erupting in Los Angeles and across the country in response to a White House mandate to ramp up deportations of undocumented immigrants. With California Democratic Senator Alex Padilla set to discuss these issues, the nation is left wondering whether the president's recent softening of his stance will ease the unrest. In the backdrop of these domestic issues, the international stage is equally fraught with conflict, as the war between Israel and Iran escalates. The situation has intensified dramatically, with Israel launching a series of attacks aimed at crippling Iran's nuclear capabilities. The conflict has already resulted in casualties on both sides, with reports of significant civilian deaths in Iran, including children. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed to continue the strikes, warning that Iran will face even worse consequences if they do not back down. The geopolitical ramifications of this conflict are vast, with U.S. involvement looming large. President Trump has stated that any attack on U.S. interests will be met with unprecedented military force, indicating a potential for escalation that could draw the U.S. deeper into the conflict. As we navigate through these turbulent times, the stark reality of political violence at home and escalating tensions abroad presents a complex challenge for lawmakers and citizens alike. With bipartisan discussions on sanctions against Russia for their ongoing bombardment of Ukraine, the need for unity and collaboration among American lawmakers has never been more critical. The events of the past week serve as a sobering reminder of the fragility of democracy and the importance of safeguarding the principles that underpin our society. As we continue to follow these stories, we must remain vigilant and committed to fostering a political environment that prioritizes dialogue over violence and peace over conflict. Stay tuned for further updates as this situation develops. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.